We did not prepare very well at all for this trip. We showed up last night. Let's see, we drove down last night about yesterday afternoon from San Diego. And the first thing we did is we surfed until it was dark. We got to this little hut down here, surfed until it was dark, and then we went and chased food. We ate until we literally could not eat anymore. And then we went and got a couple groceries. But we were shy on anything but milk and cookies for breakfast, so we're making a coffee run right now, which hopefully we can find something across the street. This is what I call an adventure.
One of my favorite things to do in life is tell stories.
So first step here is crossing a wide open freeway. So you can see these cars are coming at a good click. Cover me, boys!
But this story here holds a special place in my heart, and it stands out as unique to all my adventures with my friends.
So the coffee was an unsuccessful attempt, and now we're going back across the freeway.
Because it's about something I discovered in my travels, and the meaning of going there with friends.
Feel like you're back in a very familiar place right now?
No.
With me and the camera in your face?
Yeah, that's a familiar face, but none of this is familiar. This is not familiar to a boat. This is not familiar to Mexico.
Why? What's not familiar about it?
Look at it.
Tell me. Tell me.
There we go. Just about the luxury.
In 1999, when I moved out to LA, I met a group of guys who became like family.
Brother Barry, what are you doing here?
The binding force for that family was adventure. Adventures of skiing, biking, camping, and hiking. But the biggest of those adventures was surfing.
I'm gonna head south down Baja, pick up Dan Wassman in San Diego at the airport. We're gonna head down south, Cuatro Casas, the Wall, find ourselves a couple surf spots where we can chill on the beach and relax.
At first, it was small trips into the Baja of Mexico.
We're checking a secret little spot few people know about called K36.
Then it became surf adventures, north and south of the border.
County line and knee slappers is what I'm looking at here. County line and knee slappers.
Those trips grew and grew and grew until they evolved into a 3-month trip down the entire coast of Mexico and Central America.
You know, I used to sail sailboats in my bathtub too, rather than sailing my bathtub like a sailboat. But it's all sort of the same thing, isn't it?
All our trips came to a climactic end when we went on a 2-month sailing trip from San Francisco down to Cabo San Lucas.
Oh yes, it's gonna be fun, boys.
After all the years in travel and all the trips by land and sea, the group broke up.
Dutterman, do you want to say goodbye to the boat?
Bye, boat.
Goodbye, Reynolds. Been real.
Yeah, Bowski and I put a lot of hours in on this thing. Cut.
Then, after 15 years...
That's amazing how fast time goes. 15 years ago, so this is like a reunion. We're down here, we're going to explore some of our old surf spots, find a couple new ones. just enjoy a couple days down here in Mexico. What are you excited about today, Ram?
Just paddling out there and trying not to drown.
What's your favorite thing about coming down here? Where'd you come from? What are you doing out here?
Get ready.
I came from Brooklyn, New York, and I came to escape life for a few days and just take in this beauty that is before you.
Yeah. Why are you down here, though? Who are these guys you're with?
Oh, these are some good friends that I met along the way. I think 2002, the Venice Beach days. Everyone's a lot older and heavier, and more kids, but great people nonetheless.
On this occasion, 5 of the 6 had made it. Of those, there was first Rami, aka Riyadh.
Where we going, Ram?
Heading out to the beach, bud.
Then there was Ty, the intellect and financial banker of the group.
So if this guy makes money, I get some of that. So I want that to happen.
After that came Chris Karolchak, the ever-present older brother.
Why'd you move to California for?
The warm weather and the surf, well, Tony, and the skiing.
Next, Dennis Stein, the ever-calm and present Buddha of the group.
Let's go. Come on. Load up.
He's a great actor.
And last, out in the wild, was myself, the filmmaker, leaving one person missing.
So these guys are paddling out, and I'm sitting here waiting for a few minutes to get some shots of them, and I have to kind of tell you guys. So I did the intros early, and I mentioned that Ty, Riyadh, Chris, Dennis, and myself, and there's one member missing, Dan. And it's kind of a tragedy. I'm genuinely saddened about it because Dan's got a little boy, and he got really sick right before this trip. He got 105 fever. Almost lost him, and he's 3 years old, and I was just crushed. We're all crushed. We're all super bummed about it because Dan is a founding member, a big member of this crew, and then he should be out here experiencing this with us. But I'm traveling up after this trip. I'm gonna follow up, check in on him. So, little surf spot out front of the house. This is not how we used to do it, but this is still good. This is still good. This is really good, actually, because we're going to be the only guys surfing it.
The only difference is we'd be waking up on these rocks or on the check.
Yeah, the big difference is we'd be waking up on these rocks. We'd be surfing these, waking up dirty, grimy, and paddling out. But instead today, we're acting like old pros.
In our prime, we would throw caution to the wind, sleep on the ground, and paddle out.
Oh, that's right. They don't know about the wetsuit story. We left the wetsuits out a good 3 or 4 feet from the tent where we were sleeping. And some bastard came in and plucked them in the middle of the night. So, big matter is first we woke up in the morning and the surf was reeling.
We were young, we were free, we didn't have a lot, but we had each other. And that is what mattered.
We're in the E-Series. We're in the E-Series Ford van designed specifically for Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons.
Spreading the word of God.
I imagine the sound on this is going to be excellent.
Actually, it is pretty good.
No, I'm talking about all the windows.
It probably won't pick up the windows that much. Anyways.
That was a joke on the show. On this elbow, all you hear was...
The adventures of those years have been full of some of the greatest moments of my life.
This is exactly what we had in mind when we thought about sailing the Caribbean for places to surf.
And contained some of the most challenging.
I can't seem to get dry. Everything's damp. I continue. I just want this day to end.
But I miss those trips and those moments dearly.
Your mom make you lunches, Bear?
peanut butter and jelly, tuna fish with pickles.
Because it was these trips that I felt the closest to my friends and the closest to life.
It's these little adventures that kind of make sense to me, that make life valuable, and make life important to me. Right now, in the first stage of the adventure, which is kind of leaving it behind.
El Moro. There it is, right there.
Where are we going right now?
K38. K38. This is the bridge that we have slept under.
Legendary bridge.
Surf, hot shower.
K38. This is a surf spot.
Everything looks
So guys, this right here, this dirt right here, this is K38. This is K38 dirt.
I kid you not. I mean, I should be embarrassed to tell this story. We have came here and slept. We parked a Jeep right there, in that spot right there, and we have come here and slept. I literally slept in the dirt under this bridge because it's this surf spot, and you wake up the next morning, you want to be the first person on the surf. I've slept in that dirt.
Just go, go, go.
That's like this recipe for disaster right there.
Tremendous.
What is that
Listen to
noise?
the car. Hold on. Make sure. Do you hear that? That's mud. Do you hear that? That sounds like some weird horses.
Why isn't it going away?
Because it's really sticky mud.
Stein, next location.
I don't know, I think 58.
Go check it out. Someone give me a description on K58.
Oh,
It is a lawless place where people go to the edge, dance around, and throw firecrackers out, even though there are families trying to camp. But it's usually only 24-year-old people from Michigan that actually do that.
These trips and adventures have been seared in my mind forever. They are the moments that have defined myself and my relationships.
Tell me one good story from this place. Come on, let's walk over here.
Square. Where all the fun started, well, Tony. Dirt parking lot. Nothing more romantic than a dirt parking lot with fireworks and sewage. And Gina found it irresistible, I think.
What do you love most about this spot?
This is where our relationship began.
The first time I met you guys was in November of 2002.
The way to Mexico.
I just remember the first night, every boxing gloves or boxing tournaments going on, and wrestling and tables breaking and all sorts of brouhaha.
That was a good
It was a little scary.
Thinking back to those days, it was inevitable that we would move on. We were just young men passing through the prime of our lives. But it was what we did with that time that mattered. And what we did was create a family of friends that would last for a lifetime.
So this trip isn't over. This trip, the Baja trip, the experience. I was down on the beach with the friends for 3 days. We did a bunch of fun stuff. And now I made the run up here to the Pacific Northwest. So this trip, this Baja trip, has one last day in it.
All right, folks, this is Daniel Wasserman, aka Dan the Man. We are about to attempt something here. This is the end of the surf trip, yes.
But I didn't miss all the surfing, boys.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, your turn.
See real men surf. Get some footage.
Well, we were just driving back from K58 and saw a little spot off the road, so we're investigating to figure out if there's a way to paddle out over here.
We would sleep right here in this dirt, me and Wasserman. I love this spot. This spot has great memories. Hang out with the boys. Dan one time slept on the beach and the tide came up and washed him out. Tons of friends would hang out in this parking lot, dirt parking lot.
Hey, if you liked this piece, you're going to love my book, which is full of tons of stories about this and more. And be sure to check out my movie on Amazon Prime, one of many, called Reaching Reality, which captured a little bit of this and more as well. Thank you for joining. Check them out in the link. Like and subscribe. More to come.
Adventure B TV.